Well, if you see people walking through Lancaster City with thread and needle in hand or a giant quilt, it's all because the annual AQS Quilt Week is back in Lancaster. News 11 went to find out what attracts so many people to this event every year.
Everyone has an innate need to express themselves, and I may express myself through needle and thread, and others may choose to express themselves through woodworking, but this is what speaks to my heart, and I have a passion for it.
For the fourth year in a row, thousands of quilting enthusiasts will descend on the Lancaster County Convention Center for the annual American Quilter Society Quilt Week. Visitors can see more than 400 quilts on display, including this finely hand-quilted piece that took home Best in Show.
They're looking at color, they're looking at the pattern, how well does the quilting integrate with what they've stitched, whether it's applique or pieced, and finally they're looking at the workmanship.
The owner of this winning silk creation also earned a $10,000 grand prize. These other amazing quilts each won their own $5,000 prize, including this German creation on a long-arm quilting machine.
When they get their quilt juried in, you know, that's like the prize. And if they win an award like this, that's the icing on the cake.
Sue Reno of Columbia had her handcrafted quilt on display at the event entitled Ginger.
This quilt is sort of the result of what happens when you take a Pennsylvania Dutch girl from central Pennsylvania and let her live and travel in India for a while and bring back all sorts of beautiful silks.
One of the interesting parts of the whole Quilt Week is the technology upgrades over the last few years that have taken this hobby well past your grandmother's quilting days. Now, these long-arm quilting machines can run into the tens of thousands of dollars, but they allow you to be much more intricate and could be a good investment in your hobby.
So it's more like drawing. It's more like moving a pen over paper. And so I can doodle and I can design working from the front of the machine and really create, put my personal touch on my quilts.
Also on display at Quilt Week, a one-of-a-kind exhibit called Beneath the Southern Sky that has never been seen before in the United States. It's a compilation of 30 artists from 4 continents following a specific theme, yet showing how diverse quilting can be. So no matter what your skill level, from novice to expert, or your interest, the AQS Quilt Week has it all under one roof. AQS Quilt Week started today and runs until Saturday at the Convention Center. Admission is $14. Officials also announced today that they have extended their agreement with the Convention Center for another 3 years.